This is Dante Williams, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
It is Teddy Atlas, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Keep watching, otherwise, you know.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, it was just reported earlier today that Chris Algieri, the junior welterweight champion of the world, has just been offered to fight against Manny Pacquiao in Macau, China, November 22nd. Now, what I have to say about this fight may surprise a lot of people because I'm going to take a very unpopular stance when it comes to this fight. A lot of people are already criticizing Manny Pacquiao heavily for taking this fight if he takes the fight officially. Now, the perception by many is this is a lose-lose situation for Manny Pacquiao, right? I mean, obviously, if he wins the fight, a lot of people, they're going to say, well, look, he fought Chris Algieri. This guy was a nobody, so on and so forth. If he loses to Chris Algieri, then it only gets worse because then you're going to have people calling Manny Pacquiao extremely overrated. You're going to have people saying that he was never really that good to lose to a guy like this, simply because Manny Pacquiao would be a huge favorite to win this fight. There should be no reason for Chris Algieri to even make this fight competitive. This is the perception of a lot of fans right now, and this is how they see Chris Algieri as an opponent for Manny Pacquiao. They believe that he is nowhere near deserving of this fight or this title match. And to that, I would have to say I totally disagree. See, me on the other hand, I'm going to say to Manny Pacquiao's defense, I truly believe that Manny Pacquiao is fighting against a very good, very game, very dangerous opponent. This is a very good matchup. I like this matchup. I think it's a toss-up type fight. I know a lot of people think that Chris has no chance whatsoever. I totally disagree. Once again, I see this fight as a 50-50 fight. See, this is my whole thing. We all know that Manny Pacquiao has problems with thinkers. We know he has problems with thinkers. Manny Pacquiao is far more comfortable when he's in the ring with a guy that is flat-footed and coming forward and is very easy to hit. This is usually when you see Manny Pacquiao at his best, right? I mean, think about it. When is the last time Manny Pacquiao had a sensational knockout? It was against Ricky Hatton, right? But see, when he fights against fighters that think, fighters that have a little bit of rhythm, fighters that know how to box, have foot movement, then we see the frustration start to set in when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, okay? I mean, you go back, you look at the Marquez fights, you've seen frustration. The first Tim Bradley fight, the first couple rounds of the Tim Bradley rematch, where Tim Bradley, who was supposed to not even have power, was able to stagger Manny Pacquiao. We've seen the frustration. Now, credit does go to Manny Pacquiao that he was able to win the rematch because I clearly thought he won the rematch against Tim Bradley. Even if Tim Bradley was injured or not, the bottom line is Manny Pacquiao, he came back and he won the fight. I truly believe that Manny Pacquiao lost the first fight, and I believe that Manny Pacquiao, he won the rematch. But anyway, going back to the frustration, this is the point that I'm making. Manny Pacquiao does not do very well with thinkers, okay? He does not feel comfortable in there when he's in there with someone thinking. And the thing with Chris Algieri is Chris is not only a thinker, he has the rhythm, but he also has a tremendous height advantage. And the jab is so important in a situation like this. Chris has a very educated jab, okay? He's consistent and he has a very accurate jab. What's so interesting about this whole situation is if you guys go back to a fight that Manny Pacquiao had, the last time Pacquiao fought against a guy that had a nice size height advantage over him and was a thinker in the ring, it was against a fighter by the name of Nadal Hussein. And that guy managed to knock down Manny Pacquiao in that fight. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe he knocked him down with a jab. Not only did he knock him down, but Manny Pacquiao was hurt badly. It took Manny Pacquiao a round or two to recover. So the point that I'm making is Chris Algieri, who I believe is a much better fighter than Nadal Hussein, and he has more of a height advantage than Nadal had over Manny Pacquiao. So I believe with all of those attributes, this guy is going to be very dangerous for Manny Pacquiao. I know a lot of people are already saying, well, yeah, but how is he going to deal with Manny Pacquiao's left hand? And there's no doubt about it. If Manny Pacquiao can land that left hand on a regular basis, he's definitely going to give Chris Algieri a lot of problems and possibly stop him. But I guess the biggest question will be, can Chris Algieri take away Manny Pacquiao's left hand? And if he can do that, we might see a very huge upset for the year of 2014. So anyway, according to Chris Algieri, the fight was offered to him, and in a couple of days, we should get an announcement that this fight is a done deal. That's pretty much all I got, guys. I'm on to the next one.